Episode 1: Unsettled Lands. The once mighty city of King's Landing, still licking its wounds from the fury of Daenerys Targaryen's dragons, stretches beneath a cloudy sky. The Red Keep, now a symbol of the realm's resilience, stands tall, its newly repaired walls a testament to the efforts of those who strive for a brighter future. Our journey begins in the throne room, where King Bran the Broken, with Tyrion Lannister at his side as his hand, addresses the assembled lords and ladies of Westeros. His calm, measured voice echoes throughout the room as he speaks of unity, forgiveness, and rebuilding the realm. Many nobles nod in agreement, but whispers of discontent brew, particularly among those hailing from the southern regions. We travel northward to Winterfell, now under the rule of Queen Sansa Stark. She stands tall, watching over her kingdom, her eyes reflecting both the pride and the weight of responsibility she carries. As Sansa speaks with her advisors, discussing plans for the North's future, there's a sense of unease in the air, hinting at the difficulties that lie ahead. Farther west, Arya Stark sails the open seas, her ship cutting through the waves in search of unknown lands. The wind whips her hair as she gazes out over the horizon, her eyes filled with determination and curiosity. As her ship encounters a fierce storm, Arya and her crew must navigate the treacherous waters, knowing that this is only the first of many challenges they will face on their journey. Back in King's Landing, Tyrion Lannister pores over scrolls and maps in his chambers, the weight of his new position as Hand of the King resting heavily on his shoulders. He receives word of growing unrest in the southern regions, particularly in the Reach and Dorne. Discontentment simmers beneath the surface as the lords and ladies resent the new regime and the destruction of their way of life. Tyrion, sensing the urgency of the situation, calls a meeting with the small council. The tension in the room is palpable as the members discuss the best course of action to quell the growing unrest. Samwell Tarly, now Grand Maester, presents a proposal to send emissaries to the south, in hopes of opening a dialogue and finding common ground. Ser Brienne of Tarth, the newly appointed commander of the Kingsguard, argues for a show of strength, fearing that diplomacy may be perceived as weakness. As the debate continues, outside the walls of King's Landing, a hooded figure meets with a group of men in a dimly lit alley. The hooded figure is revealed to be a Lannister loyalist, who speaks of gathering support to overthrow King Bran and restore the Lannister name to its former glory. The men listen intently, their faces a mixture of fear and determination. Back in Winterfell, Sansa receives a raven bearing news of the unrest in the south. She confides in her most trusted advisor, Ser Davos Seaworth, expressing her concern for the stability of the realm. As they discuss the potential consequences of the growing discontent, Sansa decides to send a trusted envoy to King's Landing to offer her support to King Bran. In the far north, Jon Snow, now a member of the Night's Watch, struggles to find his place among his new brothers. He receives word of strange occurrences along the border of the haunted forest, with whispers of unknown creatures lurking in the shadows. Tormented by the memories of his past and the burden of his oath, Jon is hesitant to act, but the sense of duty instilled in him since childhood compels him to investigate. Aboard Arya's ship, the storm has passed, leaving behind destruction in its wake. Arya and her crew work tirelessly to repair the damage, their resolve unbroken. As they continue sailing, a mysterious island emerges on the horizon, igniting Arya's excitement. She commands her crew to set course for the uncharted land, eager to uncover its secrets. In King's Landing, Tyrion receives a message from Sansa, notifying him of her envoy's impending arrival. He shares the news with King Bran, who appears unfazed by the turmoil brewing in the south. Tyrion's concern only grows as he hears whispers of Lannister loyalists plotting in the shadows. Determined to take matters into his own hands, he sets out to gather information on the conspiracy. Meanwhile, in the Reach, the Lannister loyalist from earlier rallies support from local lords and knights discontent with the new government. They begin to conspire, secretly working to undermine King Bran's rule and return the Iron Throne to the Lannisters. As their ranks swell, they start planning a bold move that will shake the very foundations of the realm. Back at the Wall, Jon Snow leads a small group of Night's Watch brothers and free folk to investigate rumors of unknown creatures lurking in the haunted forest. As they journey deeper into the icy wilderness, they discover evidence of something sinister afoot. The suspense builds as they uncover the remains of a gruesome scene, hinting at a potential new threat hiding in the shadows. In King's Landing, the arrival of Sansa's envoy creates tension among the small council. The envoy, a skilled diplomat, offers Queen Sansa's support and pledges to work alongside King Bran's forces to quell the unrest in the south. As council members debate the best course of action, Tyrion receives a tip regarding the Lannister loyalist conspiracy. He embarks on a perilous mission to confront the traitors, determined to protect the fragile peace his new king has endeavored to establish.